Oh no, this ain't that kind of video, man. I'm gonna tell you 10 cool things that you can do with this Fryette power station. Let's check it out.
Do you have a dumpy 20-watt amp that you wish you could blast to 100 watts? Well, now you can with the Ps-100's 265/50 power amp tubes.
Man, I just really wish this thing was louder. I love the tone of it, but man, turn it up, man. Dude, I'm trying, man, I'm trying. Alright, that's good right there.
Do you have a modeler or a preamp that you wish could have some tube power behind it? Well, now you can!
Man, I really do love this thing, but I want some real tube power. I'm sick of going through the front of house and not having the power behind me. Solid state's all good and all, but I need some tube power. Wait a minute. I know. Oh man, wait a minute, I also have this thing, a preamp. I can do this too. Let's check it out. Hell yeah!
Does your amp not have a second channel so you can do solo boosts or have two different voicings? Now you can! Is your wife tired of hearing that same riff over and over again and you can't turn it down? Well, now you can! Wouldn't it be cool if you had an amp selector and could use your attenuator at the same time? Now you can!
Man, I got this really cool amp selector, but my wife's gonna get on to me if I keep on blasting this stuff. Time to hook this bad boy up. Let's do it. And yes, make sure you use speaker cables whenever you do something like this, because if you don't, you're probably gonna blow something. Speaker cables all the way through.
Do you have a cab that you can't play because the impedance is mismatched? Well, now you can!
Oh man, I know this is a 4 ohm. My amp doesn't do 4 ohm. What do I do? Hell yeah, dude, I love this thing. Speaker out. 4 ohms. Ready to go. Finally get to try this cab out with this amp. Hell yeah.
Does your load box sound flat and lifeless? No worries, because the Fryette has a reactive load. You're welcome.
Man. Man, for some reason, this just isn't kicking like it is when it's loud. Cool. Let's go up one more. But still, I'm missing some of that top end for some reason. I feel like whenever I attenuate stuff, it just loses the top end. Let's go up one more. Let's go to the edge. Now I'm real edgy.
Do you want that full character of your tube amp using IRs including the power section instead of that wimpy line out or effects in on your amp? Now you can.
Man, I wish I could like have all those settings that I just did and have that thickness and the top end, and using my Fryette, power station into my DAW. That'd be so awesome. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'll show them, man. I'll show them. I don't even know freaking mic. Yeah. Got my IR loaded up and my Neural DSP plug-in. Let's see what this sounds like, man. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. This is gonna be sick.
Got some ground loop issues? Well, the Fryette Ps-100 has a ground lift. You're welcome!
Alright, got all my stuff hooked up. Let me go ahead and turn this, put in my guitar cable here and like... What in tarnations is that? Wait a minute. Huh? Ah man, luckily I got something like this. Yeah.
Does your amp not have an effects loop? Well, that sucks. Don't worry, the Ps-100's got you covered.
Why? Why? I got something that'll fix you right up.
Thanks for watching this video of 10 cool things you can do with the Fryette Power Station. Now go buy one!
Alright, what's going on everybody? I know that wasn't the typical format for my kind of stuff, but I just want to add a little fun with this because why not? In celebration of my, 1,000 subscribers, which thank you guys so much for getting me there, and so I can make just more content, have fun with it. You guys are the best, I have to say. So I want to do a little more fun with my video and kind of show you guys one of my favorite pieces of gear. This Fryette Power Station Ps-100. It is an absolutely phenomenal amp. If you guys are looking to get your next amp, this should be it right here. It's awesome because it just has so many features and so many variables that you can use with it in home recording and live situations, for modelers, for amps. I mean, if you're an amp collector, then you need to have one of these on hand. Sometimes there's going to be times when you can't blast it out loud, but you can have the tube tone of pushing tubes at a low level volume with this thing. It's a reactive load. It's going to sound awesome. You can add to it. If it sounds flat, you can just, pump it up with some of the reactive load stuff with the warm, deep and all that stuff. You can't do that with the preamp side if you go into the effects loop or anything like that, but that's for anything that just goes into the amp side. But this has definitely been one of my favorite things on the channel that I've reviewed and used, and you guys have seen this on my channel a lot. So anyways, I just wanted to go through this with you guys. Tell me your thoughts on this, because I'm sure that if you got this as your next purchase instead of that Omega Grand Fire or that Savage or whatever, I think you guys would be really happy with this thing. I never say this kind of thing, but go ahead, give me a subscribe and a like for the video if you liked everything, because I would love to do more of this stuff. And if you guys like the content, just go ahead and do it. I got more coming. Alright guys, DMD out.